This holiday season game is brought to you by Sprite. Welcome to Atlanta. First of a couple of days here before the holiday for the Bulls. They got healthy again with Ayo Dosunmu back in Cleveland the other night. So have the Hawks. Trae Young back on Thursday after 22 games out. And Tre Jones has been a menace for the Bulls defensively as they've won 2 in a row against the Cleveland Cavaliers. We're glad you're with us.
But I tell you what, boy, he's been a great find for the Bulls.
Well, he is easy. Yep, super disruptive, but Sachet, and the Bulls clear it with Giddey. The Bulls a couple of double-digit wins after a bunch of close wins down the stretch, and Vucevic. Good hands from Vooch after he hit the three. Now Isaac off of a shot fake. Leaves it for Vooch. Kicks it back out for a Kobe White three. And here's White attacking on Johnson. Little ball fake from Okoro. Gives it up for Modis. And that goes.
For 5 of 5.
So this is the opposite of what we saw at the start on Friday night when the Bulls fell down 11-0. And an answer back. Game's MCL sprain. He came back on Thursday. And didn't play Friday in the back-to-back for the Hawks. There's Okoro open for three, and he rips the court in person in the fans' hands when we get back home next week. The Bulls have come out 5 of 7 from 3, and Johnson gets a home bounce. Paint.
And they have to understand where their success has been these 2 games since they've been losing. Plays just like that.
Well, that's more like it. White rattles out a 3. And here's the push for the Hawks. Sachet had it jarred free by White, but out for a 3, and he knocks it in.
Streak averaging about 35, so there's a big discrepancy when they're losing and winning. Oh, nice move. Don't have started a lot of games. Good cut.
Oh, the pass from Collins and met at the summit. Mo Gay.
Oh, wow.
Pins it on Dosunmu, and it turns into 2 for Johnson.
For a long, long time, but sometimes it just doesn't work out.
A 3 off of the inbound, and Friendly rims down the. Bulls by 5. Final 2 minutes of this first quarter as Trae Young kicks it out. This is a dangerous shooter.
Defense, you just don't have that.
Isaac Okoro's been the guy a lot of times checking the best wing, and the Hawks have taken.
Should switch to the knot.
A 9-0 run that the Bulls are trying to stop. But the Hawks are on here. Tre Jones does off the glass.
Small.
He has been terrific, both ends of the floor on this 2-game winning streak. A little one-footer for good move, and it's touching everybody for the Hawks this trip. Kennard kicks it back out. Krejci spins, fires, and drains it. A couple at the line for Kobe White. So Smith and White both getting to the line to start this quarter, and there is head coach. The Bulls out of the timeout after Krejci hit his 3rd 3 in a row, and Bucelis answers it back.
Bang. That could happen with all the people they're missing, and Porzingis now is down here. Al Horford is in Golden State, #1 in the Eastern Conference. Both him and Donovan Mitchell, that backcourt was devastating. Not so this year. They hadn't had there's Ayo Dosunmu. Bulls went down that last position, got a really quick shot.
Ooh. Trae Young, nasty. Wow. Well, that's the threat that he's brought back to the Hawks, his half-court and driving ability. White answers back for the Bulls. That was the biggest lead in this half, 11 at one point for the Bulls. And Trae Young steps back and rips another. That's a 2.
That's what happened.
By the way, in the goaltend, and another turnover, and that is missed.
Wow, he had a flat tire.
Oh my goodness, it's been that kind of half for Alexander Walker. Bulls pay it off with a Bucelis 3% from outside. And have done a good job getting to the free throw line this quarter. Down to 4 on the clock. Herter. The don't
hurt him.
8 of the 12 Bulls wins have come, and they've won the rebounding margin. So direct correlation there. Young gives it up down the baseline. Johnson with authority. Apparently, so he went down into the locker room in the first half. Open look, Giddey splashes a 3.
Giddey up.
That was Giddey's first 3 tonight after back-to-back games where he shot it really well. And Trae Young, unlimited range.
Yeah, he's got unlimited range.
There's Bucelis.
Meet at the rim.
Jones getting his first dunk of the year a few games ago.
And listen, he tried to tell everybody, don't sleep on his hops just because he does all the little things. Nice.
There's Giddey. The Bulls have kept him at a distance in the second half, still up by 6. Alexander Walker has his shot going now. Into the rim, and Collins following it up. And playing through that contact he thought was his. Okoro, coast to coast. Keep it up. Trouble with it for Daniels. Bulls couldn't take it out with Okoro. And it's down to 2 to shoot for Johnson. Into the body of Okoro and one. A rebound for Okongwu. Here's Johnson starting the break. And it ends with a friendly bounce again. He was letting that ball bounce a couple of times before he got it. And Collins with the spin.
He's taking all 4 of his shots from the three-point line and has not missed.
And him and Buzelis have both been perfect. And Craig's 5-5. Final 2 minutes of this third. And Trae Young and Jalen Johnson have been the top 2 guys the Bulls have tried to stop. And that is slammed down. Vucevic getting ready to check back in. Bulls facing their biggest deficit of the day. And Ayo scoops it home.
What a move.
The Hawks can think about a 2-for-1. They're operating slowly.
Yeah, see, these are the switches you have to stay away from.
Ooh, yeah, spray. Friends from Australia going at it. And down to 5 to shoot for White. Still nothing doing for the Bulls this trip. So it's Vooch.
There you go, Vooch. Sometimes you need some help, man.
Well, Bulls still up by 1. Buzelis with the on-ball defense on Johnson.
Switch,
flashing Daniels. Hold it up. No. Tapped back out. Vooch with good activity again. Set the feet. Buzelis. Perfect.
That's where Ayo has really had a big year, is getting downhill and attacking in the open court. Oh, come on.
Wide open Okongwu.
Yeah, he hit off the rim. It was like he just fell short.
Giddy with pace. Leaves it.
Way to set the table.
And Daniels away with it for the Hawks. The Bulls up by 7, looking for their 3rd straight win as Trae Young drives in a 3. So the Bulls up by 4 in crunch time now, looking for another crunch time win as Buzelis.
That's that extra pass.
Game situations. The Bulls have 9 of their 12 wins in crunch time. Here's White. That goes.
Bang, bang, bang.
So Kobe has 3 from outside today. 3 for 7. Trae Young counters.
We'll see that right
Corners out of there.
Exactly.
Just a little ghost screen. And he's got Buzelis right there with him. Didn't give any ground. Stayed down. Didn't let a shot get free. Here's Johnson spinning in. Right, so instead, Bulls inbound. More than halfway through the shot clock. It's White. Spins away from Young and lays it home.
Man. Time game. Oh my goodness.
You're gonna have to fill me in on if that works after the game.
Oh, you gotta get them, man. They work.
Approaching 2 minutes. Discard for Kobe White.
See, not giving him those calls on defense. Good for the officials not getting baited into that.
A quick step. Johnson packs it. There's 5 fouls, 1 away from fouling out. He's been sitting a lot of this second half. Slide in Johnson, their top scorer, puts it home. 9 and 8 in crunch time clutch games this year. Looking for their 10th in a 3-game winning streak. It's Giddy.
Giddy, bang, bang.
In lead for the Bulls. Johnson in his hands.
Good defense by the Vooch.
Stuffs it away. Giddy gives up. Okoro.
And one.
Young to the rim. Driving kick. Okongwu short. Offensive rebound Johnson. Less than a half minute to go. It's Young to make it a 3-point game. Young looking to work in a hurry. Inside 15 seconds. Nobody open. Vooch was battling with Okongwu. Now he touches it. Inside 10 seconds. Johnson a 3. He buries it.
Oh, wow.
Got to get this in cleanly. Jones breaks to the backcourt. Buzelis, who has not been to the line today, quickly 80% at the line. Oh, did not hit the first. Buzelis to make it 2. Made the correction.
Pointer on that.
Young is down in the block. Johnson, who has game-high 36 inbounds. It's Young. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. He's going for the 2. It's in and out.
You can drive home safely, Chicago. Beep, beep. I told you he's going to get the ball.